Ugh. What's up, y'all? It's your host with the most, that's the most. JerCrispy. Welcome back to another video. Today, what I got y'all is the victim of Yeat. I saw most of my videos. I think it was 2 videos that started glitching. I don't know. I think that was my Wi-Fi that day was tripping up, adding up or some stuff, and all that extra stuff. But today, what I got y'all is the victim of Yeat. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow our social media. It's gonna pop up on the screen. Let's see how this goes.
The reason many artists make it to the top is because they take every opportunity they can get, even if that means leaving everyone behind in the dust. We can see this in the likes of Playboy Carti, who ditched his childhood friend Uno the activist after he got shot, just so Carti himself can be affiliated with ASAP Rocky and the ASAP Mob to grow his career. Same with Pierre. After Carti made a bunch of hits with him, he was no longer needed and got replaced by Filthy. The industry is a harsh reality, and only a couple move smart, with one of these artists in the newer generations being Yeat, who at first was bullied by other artists by how terrible his music used to be. So he would play the game smart and start connecting with people, use them for their talents, move on and leave them in the dust to find bigger opportunities. It can be seen as almost a narcissistic trait, but the chances of making it into the stardom are slim, so you have to take any and every opportunity you can get. Now in the modern day, many jealous artists, creatives and managers have come out to expose Yeat about his past. But not only will I be covering the many secrets of Yeat's past, but also the many controversies he has gotten himself into in the modern day. So here are the many controversies and beefs Yeat has gotten himself into.
Oh, hold up, I need that for a thumbnail. I'm just making up.
Into in the modern day. So here are the many controversies and beefs Yeat has gotten himself into. One of the first controversies Yeat would get into is with one of his friends from when he first started music. Back in 2016, before Yeat blew up, he used to be in a group called Forever World, which was ran by the artist Baby Gucci. Now in this group was also a dude called Aiden, who was Yeat's friend, where they both worked at Jimmy John's and lived together. Well, back in 2016, Yeat would be a random SoundCloud rapper and was really trying to make it so he could quit that Jimmy John's 9 to 5. And after meeting Aiden, he supposedly used him to connect with the artist Big Baby Gucci, so he could get into the group called Forever World, which Yeat would succeed in, and in the process would meet a bunch of other talented creatives who helped him develop his sound and his image. Now in this tweet Aiden put out, he would also state that him and Baby Gucci introduced Yeat to the underground and hooked him up with his ex-manager Nextel, with Nextel also being an important part in Yeat's career, and has also got into some controversy with him, which I'll be going into later. Big Baby Gucci would also join this Twitter war by firstly tweeting, "My biggest regret is not signing Yeat in 2017. I could be 10 times richer than I am," which really was just him expressing his anger that he messed up and missed out on a huge bag. More fuel be added to the fire when a fan replied saying, "Yeat sounded like you. I had to double take that shit." Basically, the fan is saying Yeat sounded like Big Baby Gucci. Gucci would follow this up with a quote tweet where he wrote, "That's my son, of course you do," claiming that Yeat copies Gucci's.
So basically, that's what it basically sounds like. People who start rapping and basically saying you sound like them. They basically trying to big boy play you and all that, and it's really no sense of y'all doing that. Y'all should come together and make songs together, but you can't tell other people how to make their own music. And the facts of this industry is making music and everything about that. So
swag and flow. And fully enough, I actually think this is true, more so for Yeat's early sound. I personally have never heard of Baby Gucci before, but after listening to Baby Gucci's music, it almost sounds like an exact copy. If you go to Yeat's oldest album on a Spotify called Wake Up Call and listen through a couple of the tracks, then go to listen to Baby Gucci's music from that same year, it really does sound the same. Baby Gucci would also state in a tweet that Yeat did copy his swag and would further tweet that he himself is a pioneer within the underground. And I don't know about pioneer in the underground, however, I definitely think Baby Gucci actually influenced Yeat's early sound and helped him get where he was today. Now, did Yeat copy Baby Gucci's style and flow, then blow up without giving him any credit? Well, the answer is no, because yes, Yeat made similar music to him when they were friends in 2017. However, that was not the sound Yeat blew up off. The sound Yeat blew up of was the rage beats he started using around 2021, which were pioneered by Playboi Carti with his Whole Lotta Red project. So in summary, Baby Gucci and Aiden seemed like jealous dudes who just wanted to express how they knew Yeat early on and wanted to claim to play a part in his success, when in reality, they only played a minor role, where it was more so of helping Yeat find his feet and help him build a foundation for his career. And also, you can't blame Yeat for leaving them behind. This is how the industry works. You take your opportunities, climb the ladder, and make it to the top. You can't be trying to bring what I spoke about.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not true. You could build up and bring friends along with you, bro. Trust me, bro. You could bring your friends along with you with your success of anything. You do not gotta cut off your friends or nothing like that. In general.
Previously, Yeat would start gaining a lot of attention around 2018-2019, which would get him noticed by top artists in the underground, such as Autumn, Can and Summers. They would start working together until Yeat eventually joined the underground supergroup Slay World. They would all hang out, record music, and shoot videos together, all working to make it out of the underground. But none of them ever blew up like Yeat did in 2021, who had multiple viral TikTok hits, which led him to being 10 times bigger than anyone in the group and even got co-signed by Drake. After some time, the group would start falling apart and would eventually end. And as they were no longer all affiliated with each other, people started showing their true colours, with one of these people being Autumn. This would all begin when Autumn would post a snippet which fans accused him of copying Yeat's flow and sound, which is partially true. At this point in time, Yeat was known as the guy blown up for making weird voices and sounds in his music, which can also be heard in this Autumn snippet, where he sounded more like Squidward instead of Yeat.
She got that wop, she really lit. I got a guap, I'm really lit. Kinda the guap, I really lit. Stack up the guap and increment.
Yeat would reply to all this speculation by posting an Instagram story, which read, "Motherfucker really trying to sound like me. Bro, go do something else, that shit suck." And it seemed like Yeat's story really hit a nerve, as Autumn would respond with a huge paragraph on his story. And it really seemed like he had all this stuff bottled up for a while, which is weird. The post read, "I gave you your voice and your biggest song before your distro deal," which is Autumn claiming that he basically created Yeat, not only numbers wise and put him on the map, but also by allowing Yeat to bite his sound, similar to what happened with Big Baby Gucci. Yo, and sorry to interrupt the video, but we're very close to 10k subs, so if you guys could subscribe, and also comment and like, highly appreciated. Now let's get back to the video. Autumn would also say, "Remember how grateful you was to even be in my circle before you got your name and your numbers up now," which, as I mentioned earlier, the Slay World dudes basically allowed Yeat to hang around them and let him learn off them. And even just the affiliation probably helped his numbers heavily, as a lot of the Slay World dudes have diehard fan bases. But to be fair, Autumn did have a point here. Without Slay World, I doubt Yeat would have gotten to where he is without them. Again, just due to the fact that he got so much exposure from being around Slay World. Autumn would post another story with a fat paragraph where he comes out at any other artist who wants to say shit about him, just so he can remind them who they were before the new Autumn and how he improved their careers simply because of their affiliation with him. You would then go on to respond this by posting on a story, "Motherfuckers know where I am at in real life, fuck that online shit," and somebody might have surpassed them. With the first story basically telling Autumn to pull up and talk to Yeat's face instead of all the internet shit, which is odd, as Yeat started it first. Then with the second story actually having some truth. Autumn is a pioneer of a lot of the modern underground sounds, and definitely put Yeat onto a lot of people. As I mentioned before, Autumn was one of the top underground artists around 2021, and anyone who was affiliated with him gained clout through osmosis. So Yeat should definitely think twice before calling out Autumn, as he really did put him on. And after this is where things would get really messy, and they would basically just start coming at each other with no real attention. He would post his location on a story, then Yeat's sidekick, September's Rich, would join in and share on his story about how Autumn got robbed even though he had a strap on him. Also bragged about how Autumn was begging for fraud methods and could have easily scammed him if he wanted to. Sep would continue bragging on his story, but this time about how he's been to jail multiple times. Yeat would repost this with a comment saying, "Fake going to jail is something I would never do. I don't know," which is him taking shots at Autumn, as he supposedly faked mugshots and going to jail a little while ago. Now Autumn would continue acting bitter by posting multiple DMs of Yeat and September's Rich acting like fans in his DMs, which again really shows how people switch up once your numbers start popping. Yeat used to be in Autumn's DMs asking for Autumn to send him shit, but now is laughing in his face and exposing him on his story. Similarities can be seen in this situation with what happened back in 2018 with Big Baby Gucci and Forever World. Yeat used Aiden to get into Forever World and meet Big Baby Gucci and many other creatives, used them to build his following, sound and image. and then moves into the next group, Slay World, where again he did the same thing, make music with them, build his sound and image, then leave them in the dust once his numbers go up. Yeat even admitted that he got his vocal preset from the Slay World affiliated artist Wieland, which he used to record a lot of his 2019-2020 era music, and you can even hear a lot of similarities between Yeat's and Wieland's music. Overall, Yeat showed his true colours in this beef. His numbers went up and started making fun of the people that helped him get to where he is.
Dude, when your numbers go up, I mean, hey, true, everybody start hating. I mean, it is what it is. People just start hating out of the blue. It just don't make no sense.
That today. But can you even blame Yeat, or is this just how the game goes? And if anything, it shows that a lot of these artists aren't even friends, they're just there for the affiliation to leech off. The next controversy Yeat would get himself into is with another friend that helped him get to where he is at today. When Yeat was on the come up around Slay World, the truth is, none of them had any income, as most of them were SoundCloud rappers that weren't able to even cash out the Spotify payments. This would lead to a lot of them scamming and selling stuff on the streets, but of course, they needed to know how to do that stuff. Well, this is when the infamous September Swiper comes in, who in the current day you may know as September's Rich. Yeat and Sep would meet up where they would get to work illegally, while also doing music on the side. Sep and Yeat would rap about their doings. You can see this in Yeat's song War 1, in which he said, "I made 50 bands off this laptop." And also in Sep's song, "I just scammed a bunch of kids off the gram." Sep would put Yeat on his methods and also let him crash out his apartment for a bit while he was on the come up. Sep would even let Yeat shoot the Oxy XY music video at his mansion, and in summary, Sep just helped Yeat financially at the start of his career. Now once Yeat's music started taking off in late 2021, he would stop doing these illegal methods and would focus on making his music work. However, September's Rich on the other hand continued in these fraudulent activities. But people wouldn't really bat an eye, as most of their favourite underground rappers were involved in this stuff too. But as Yeat kept getting bigger and bigger, Sep would stay down and become known as Yeat's sidekick or his cheerleader. You know, the guy who is always in his posts, music videos, may even feature on some of his music, stuff like that. However, as much as they were good friends, Sep started to become a liability. He would get arrested multiple times, with one of the cases leaving him with a potential maximum sentence of 14 years, where Yeat had to drop 20k on lawyers for Sep because he had no money of his own. He would get addicted to substances, crash multiple cars while on these substances, and even get booed off stage at one of Yeat's shows after calling the crowd dead.
These niggas so fucking dead. Don't start that bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Alright, man, watch this.
A really bad look, especially as he was breaking into the
I was
mainstream.
gonna say, dude just messed up with that.
Alright, man, watch this.
September's Rich gave Yeat a really bad look, especially as he was breaking into the mainstream where people weren't used to these underground rapper activities, which is when Yeat would start to cut him off, which you can probably understand. Imagine being the hottest rapper coming up, but you've got your cheerleader posting scam methods on his story, getting arrested, and arguing with your fans. It's not something you would want to be dealing with. Now around this time, Yeat wouldn't only cut off September's Rich, but also his manager Nextel. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, Nextel is Yeat's day one, and even had a tweet all the way back from 2018 saying how he's going to make Yeat a millionaire. Nextel really helped Yeat get to where he is at today. However, it seemed like Yeat didn't remember that, and once he started blowing up and being co-signed by Drake, he signed to Zach Bias Field Trip Records. Now after Yeat started distancing himself from Nextel, he got kinda salty and started calling him out on social media. The first story Nextel posted would be, "How you let your artist be so unstable financially and mentally after using him as a sidekick so you look less suburban on stage." Which is Nextel calling Yeat out, saying he is the reason Sep was doing drugs and scamming, as he had no other choice. Then the second part about looking less suburban on stage. I guess this could be partially true. Sep put Yeat onto scamming and probably selling as well, which helped him get money so he can build this whole underground rapper image. But to be honest, no one really looks at Yeat as some hood rapper, so I don't think this is really true. And then the worst part about this story was, it was a sneak diss. Nextel didn't even have the balls to at Yeat or say it was about him, and even told the underground news page Bobalam to take down their post about the situation, as it supposedly wasn't directed at Yeat, but everybody knows that it was, and he was just acting weird.
He gaslit us when we posted that he was talking about Yeat subliminally, saying he was talking about like Pop Smoke's ex-manager or something like that. It's like, dude, We know who you got beef with.
Nextel will post another story down the line saying Yeat has to stop acting like a false Mexican, which again is just odd. No one really cares that much about Yeat's ethnicity. But not only would Nextel come after Yeat, he'd also come at Lyrical Lemonade and Yeat's producers. Nextel took a screenshot of Yeat's Bigger Than Everything music video, put it on his story and captioned it, Yeat's new video. He cosplays as a Ninja Space undead cowboy from space who has to save his Twizzy Ninja with a bell. Ding, this video was already turned, but here's a bell. Get it? So fire. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's smoking, Jesus Christ. Anyways, he's dissing Yeat's style, he's dissing his producers for adding the bells, and he's also dissing Cole Bennett.
Yo, do you guys like when rappers cosplay as demon hunters? I fuck with that shit. I think I'm gonna start wearing cowboy hats, and like I'm gonna wear all black contact with skinny jeans, but I'm gonna fight aliens in a tank, and I'm gonna like have demon angels surrounding me. But I don't know. What do I know, right? I don't know anything.
It just seemed like Nextel was jealous, and I would be too. As a manager, you get a cut off their streams, tickets, and probably even merch. So Nextel went from racking in hella bread every month to Yeat cutting him off and leaving him in the dust. But once things cooled down with Nextel, things would start getting heated with September's Rich again. Yeat's girlfriend Simone would post on her story, stealing your friend's credit card and using it is insane. Lamau. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out who she is talking about. More
What the lamau for?
fuel would be added to the fire, where messages would get leaked of Simone talking down on Sep. In a message which read, I hate people are in my DM right now saying that he switched up on Sep, but the whole reality is that Sep was talking the whole time to all these people about Noah, when all Noah did was try to help him with music and try to help him be a better person, and he continued to be a friend to Noah and talk about him all the time and talk about me behind our back to our own friends. Another screenshot of her DMs would be posted saying, nothing bro says can affect me. He's a liar, drug addict, scammer, and a weirdo. He said so many weird lies, it's a trip. She would also show us a video of her cheering Yeat on before his first show, which in the background, September's Rich can be seen shaking his head at her, which she then captioned calling him a weirdo. So not only does September's Rich have beef with Yeat, but also his girlfriend. So in the end, can we blame Yeat for leaving September's Rich? Sep did help Yeat out in the beginning, but honestly, Yeat did repay Sep. He gave him features, took him on tour, paid him for lawyers, put him on his albums, bought him chains, and in general, gave him a following he would have never got without Yeat. Then when September's Rich started turning into a crash out, it's not a surprise Yeat left him behind. In the end, it seemed like Sep pretty much caused his own downfall, and Yeat was going to leave him anyways. But I don't want to just diss Sep, because recently he's been doing a lot better and has been off the substances for a while. And then Nextel, who I actually think Yeat owed a lot more to. Nextel really connected Yeat with a lot of people in the underground, which helped him to get where he is at today. He was also great at promoting his music, which of course was one of the reasons he made it so big. Nextel even spoke about how they purposely told the entire of LA to pull up to Yeat's show, even if they didn't have a ticket, so the concert would get purposely shut down. This meant when festivals such as Wireless and Rolling Loud would approach them and ask about booking fees, they could charge whatever they wanted, as they could prove Yeat would bring a huge audience. Nextel was really a great manager, but once Zach Bia came along, who literally knows everyone in the industry and can make Yeat the biggest artist in the world, it's not really a surprise he dropped Nextel. It happens with managers more than you think, but Nextel shouldn't be going out sad and sneak dissing Yeat on his story. It makes you look jealous.
Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow on social media that did pop up on the screen. See y'all when I see y'all. Lay y'all to the bottom of my heart. We on the road to 300.